Hi friends, Ms. Gok here, and I'm going to walk you through now how to actually create different products using the Canva website or app. A few things I want to go over ahead of time. I'm not going to go through every single effect and every single detail here and on this bar. So if there's anything you want to learn more about, either like play around with it on your own, you can research it, or just message me and I will help you figure out what they all mean and what you can do with them. The second thing I should let you know is that some of the things we're going to look at today or that we'll see while we're scrolling are going to have this little crown next to it. Canva is a free website. However, you could pay for a pro account. You are not going to pay for a pro account here. Everything we need on Canva is for free. So if we find anything with that little crown, we're just not going to use it. All right. So now I'm going to walk you through the actual tools that you can use on Canva, sorry. The first is the templates in the top left. These are like pre-made poster formats that you could use and kind of edit depending on your purpose. So for example, if you were making a lost dog poster and you really liked this purple one here, you could click on that template. It would fill out right here and you could just change a few things. Like you could change maybe the colors of some of that. You could make the picture a picture of your dog. You could change the info down there, but the template would already be made for you, okay? If you want to start from scratch though, and that's usually what I do, you're going to click on the background tab at the bottom. This is going to give you a bunch of different backgrounds, and see when you hover over it, it says free. You're going to want to click on any of the free templates here. You could do it like an actual background. Like for example, this is a crumpled up piece of paper. So if I wanted my background to look like it was messy or it was paper, I might click on that. You could search a background. For example, if I wanted it to look like paint, I might type in the word paint, and then you're going to see all of these different images that could work as your background that look like paint. So again, I'm going to find a free one, and this one has a lot of different colors. Now, while I think all the colors on here are beautiful, it might just be hard to write on this. It might be difficult for people to read. So I might just click a color background. So I'm going to pick purple. So right now, this is my background. Sometimes you can change the color of things up here. If I wanted to go to this and I wanted to pick a color that wasn't on this like list at all, I could click here and make my own color. All right, the next thing I'm going to show you is the text option. So if you scroll down, and again, we're only looking at the free ones here, they have a bunch of preset ones ready for you to look at. So say you really liked how this one kind of glowed like lights, you might click this one. Or if you liked how this one was easier to read than the sparkle one, you might click on this one. Again, if you want to start from scratch, you're going to click add a heading and then type in whatever you wanted to type in. You can move it using this right here, and that can just move it around the page. You can make it bigger with these on the side, and so a lot of times when you make it bigger, you can just click on it and it'll move it itself. You can change the font up here, and it'll show you the ones that you recently used, or a whole list again of other ones. Over here, you can change the size, you can change the color of what you wrote. Sometimes you can make it bold or italics or underlined. You can change if you wanted to go side or like towards the middle. Here you can make the letters all uppercase or some lowercase. And then there are other effects here again that if you wanted to learn more about, you could let me know and I would walk you through them. The next thing that we're going to look at is the photos. So over here, they have a bunch of free photos that you can use. Say though, I was making a dog poster and I wanted to look for dog, they would give me all of these images right here that I could use for a dog poster. So I'm going to use this happy little pup, and I'll make it small, and there we go. Now I've got a dog in my dog picture. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to look at is uploads. Say you didn't like any of those pictures and you were just going to add in your own picture. You would click on uploads and you can upload an image or video. So I'm going to click on device because I saved the image to my computer. And I am going to upload a picture of Let's go to images here. A cat. I have an image of a cat. Let's say I remembered, you know what? I didn't lose my dog. I actually lost my cat. The way that you would delete it is you click the little trash can over here. And now I'm going to bring in the picture of the cat. Turns out that I lost my cat. Although if you can hear in the background, my cat is very much still in the apartment and he is meowing quite a bit. So I apologize for that. So that is one way you can upload your own pictures into your document instead of using the ones that they have. The next thing I'm going to show you is maybe my favorite part of all of this. It's called elements. Elements is kind of just a bunch of random things that you can add to make it exciting. For example, you could add in a line, and if you click the see all, it'll show you a bunch of different lines you could add in, but maybe you want to use it as an underline. So I'm going to put in this line, and sometimes it gives you like colors that it recommends based on what you have going on, but I really want it to pop, so I'm going to use the white color. So there it is. I now have a fancy underline under my name. If you go into shapes, it'll give you a bunch of shapes that you can add in the background to kind of make things like a little bit exciting. So I'm going to add in a background to my name. So I'm going to make this about this big. Let's say it's going to push all the way to the side here. I'm going to put it right on top of my name. Seems crazy, but follow with me. And then I'm going to click the position button. If you click on position and you put it backwards, just like you might in Microsoft Word, look, now it's all the way to the back. So now I have this little strip of a shape, and it just adds kind of like another layer to my poster. And you could do this with any of the shapes. So say my image was in the shape of a circle, I might put a circle behind it. Sometimes you can make your own images if you can't find anything that you like. Like if you wanted to turn this into a smiley face, you could just click on the circle and layer a bunch of different shapes to make exactly what you want. The last thing about elements that I really love are like the featured things. Basically, you could search for any icon or clip art that you're looking for. So say I wanted to add to this another cat, just so you knew that this poster was about cats. I could type in cat, and it's going to give me all of these free images of sweet little cats. So I'm going to pick on the one that looks super happy. And there we go. We now have an image of a cat over on the side. One thing that's really cool about this is say I'm looking at this cat and I'm like, that doesn't look like my cat. If you go up here, it'll sometimes give you the option to change the colors. So if I'm like, my cat is not this color, it's brown, and sure, that doesn't look like the cat here, but you could change the colors so that it can look like exactly what you're looking for, and you can personalize the images here. Another cool thing is that, so say maybe you need to make a poster and you need to find something that represents school, okay? You could type in the actual word school and it'll put in a bunch of things that have kind of the school tag to it. So if we're looking here, is this a picture of a school? No. Is this the picture of a school? No. But sometimes it'll help you come up with ideas if you're making a poster about school of things that you might want to put on it, like crayons or books or notebooks. So if I wanted to add that, again, I just click it and I can move it. This one does have the option to customize the colors. So I might decide I don't like the pink notebook. It's kind of tricky to see with the purple. So I'm going to make it a blue notebook. And there it is. You've just edited it. The last thing I'm going to show you is how to take this poster and put it in other places. For example, upload it to Canvas. So you're going to click on this button, which is the download button. And it's going to give you a couple different options. You could make it a PDF, but what I like to use the most is to make it an image. So I might make it a JPG or a PNG file. I usually will save it as a PNG, and then it'll download right to my computer, and I can upload it into Canvas when it's saying like to upload a file to show. I always X out of that. And so now this poster is on my computer for me to look at. I might screenshot it and upload it as a picture, but if you already have it as a picture file, then it's really easy to be able to put it wherever you need to. So I hope this was helpful in using Canva. Everything automatically saves when you do Canva, so